So, here we are again with another episode of Andor. After the strike on Aldhani, the Empire strikes back.
There is an organized rebel effort. Drill down and get a hunt started.
The rebels having kicked the Hornet's nest, ensuring that no anti-Imperial activity will go unpunished. But what if that is exactly what the rebels have been wanting all along?
This is what revolution looks like.
At what cost?
Everything!
Only one way to find out, people, because we're watching.
Wouldn't you rather give it all at once?
Just something real! The last episode was incredible, and you guys told me it only gets better. I don't know how it gets better because the last one, the Eye, was so amazing. Star Wars. I'm ready. I don't know where it's gonna go now. Maybe Cassian goes back to Ferrex. We have 6 episodes left, and I have no clue what we're gonna do now. Andor, let's go! I'm so curious. Also, I normally do this at the end of my videos, but I noticed that 50% of you are not subscribed. So if you could help a girl out and subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. Thank you. Oh, Deputy! Are we finally bringing him back into the story? At least more involved this time? Uncle's got a job, maybe? Ooh, I can't wait. Oh, honey, I've been here.
What makes you believe the Bureau of Standards is in a market for individuals?
It's a brown suit.
It's your interview.
Perhaps she would like to come along.
She would. She would.
Uncle Hollow's influence is not a thing to be trifled with. He's done us a tremendous favor. You need to remember you're not just representing yourself today.
You're representing your family.
The collar,
What about it?
it's high. Had it raised.
I had it tailored.
That's his thing.
Everything says something, Cyril.
What is it that you hear my collar saying?
Yeah. I can't wait.
Look at me. I don't believe in myself. I am desperate for approval.
Oof. Okay, so we're getting the news now what happened at Aldhani with the rebel attack, but honestly, their dynamic is so very interesting. In the previous few episodes, I got a comment that told me I was too sympathetic with the mother, which I felt I was not, but okay, you do you.
So thick! You're Mr. Thick Face from Thick Town, Thickania. And so's your dad.
But I did understand where she was coming from, but she's very involved with her son's life now that he's here, back living at her place. And you know what? That just happens when you're back with your parents' place. You gotta make adjustments again to live with each other. And parents are gonna be overbearing because sometimes they still see you as their baby. They can be, like I mentioned, very overbearing. But I am wondering why she praises Uncle Marlowe so very highly. Is it because she is indebted to him in one way? Perhaps she believes her son is sort of an extension of her, and definitely Uncle Marlowe, while he's representing himself and the family for this new job interview. Perhaps she doesn't have much going for her anymore, and only her son. I won't say it's her ticket, but it's her name that is carried on into the world, and she wants the name to succeed in her way, in his honor, in their honor, Uncle Harlow's. But Uncle Harlow is already in a position of power, of influence, so the name carries on, but she wants the best for her son, but she doesn't quite see what truly is best for him, because she belittles him. She treats him like a child, because that is how she still sees him. A child. High collar. That's an interesting one, because he had it tailored. Once again, he did that in the previous position he was in as well. He had it tailored. That's his thing. And the high collar, according to her, says, I'm insecure. Please notice me. I am desperate for approval. And that's kind of right on the money. But yes, he is desperate for approval because in the previous job that he has had, he was constantly seeking approval from his higher-ups, and he loved it when he had a like-minded person who had the same ideas as him, and he went off on it. He loved that. So it makes sense, and here he is now in his brown suit and his high collar. Hi, Editing Kim here, because this video was not long enough. I was just wondering, while I was editing this, do you think it's possible that the deputy just is seeking so much approval from others because he never had it from home? He never had it from his mother because she is constantly belittling him. It just dawned on me because most of how people act comes from childhood trauma, and however severe that trauma might be, it could be because he just never felt appreciated or seen or actually, well, approved of at his home situation, that he now constantly seeks it in other places, in his grown-up life.
What happened?
Rabble? They attacked the garrison. They'll regret it.
They'll regret it.
Criminals responsible for last night's atrocity on Aldani think they've taken the Empire by surprise. We know better. We know the real shock will be when they discover how ready and eager we are to respond.
Of course.
This is why we work so hard when we're at peace and demand so much.
To strike back.
Tribute tax equal to 5 times the amount stolen from Aldani
Oof.
will be levied on any sector harboring partisan activity. We will make it clear that no one steals from the Empire.
They're coming down.
Will trigger permanent revocation of Imperial tolerance.
Oh, who's this? He's new.
I spoke with Emperor Palpatine last night. That the ISB will be taking the lead going forward.
ISB.
No one in this room should have trouble accessing army or naval resources in future.
Shit.
All matters of surveillance, search, and seizure.
This is bad news.
We will be invoking the Public Order Resentencing Directive later today.
Any criminal act with even indirect effect on the Empire will henceforth be branded a Class 1 offence.
Class 1?
All prison sentences are immediately re-evaluated.
That's tough. Oh.
I'm not pleased.
Oy, 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 oy. Oy, 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 oy. They're being punished. One step or one strike against the Empire is, of course, not tolerated. They can't afford to show weakness. They've been arrogant, they've been lazy, they didn't expect anything. But they were a little bit surprised. They're telling everyone, we weren't surprised. They will be surprised when they feel our revenge, our counterattack. And yeah, probably Ferrix and every other system is going to feel the Empire bearing down on them even more. I'm curious if you're going to go back to Ferrix for it, because we have seen that the Blues have been removed from the situation, and now they are taking over, and it's a stricter law, and now a Class A, a Class 1 offense, every little single thing against the Empire, they're trying to smack the rebellion back where they came from. No uproots. Nothing. And if you do, you'll be severely punished, because that is what happens when you go against the Empire. It's bad. But she doesn't seem pleased. They are playing right into the rebellion that they want. You think so? Let's see.
Hands. Whose hands?
The rebels. This is exactly what they want.
She thinks out of
They're
the
treating what
box.
happened at Aldani like a robbery.
What would you call it?
An announcement.
She's so smart. It's only the start to something real.
134 Aldani residents have been taken into custody on the suspicion of abetting the terrorists.
Oh, that's sad for the people of Aldani.
Mon Mothma,
Without warning?
wipe the smile off your face.
She still has the driver, right? The same one now? Yep. Okay.
I should have called. We're on our way to the Senate. I realized we'd be passing by.
Yeah, the thing she wanted to return.
I'm just not sure he loves it.
A cover-up to meet him again. Clever. That's very clever. Ooh. Look at that piece.
Was this you? The garrison, Aldani.
Ah! Is it true?
How I wish I had. Let's have a look.
Oh, I wish I had. Interesting. But you know he was behind it.
I don't believe you.
Well, you'll have to try harder.
Don't you dare talk to me like that.
Revolutions are expensive.
I told you I'm doing everything I can.
Your everything seemed to be all about bringing in a savior to access your family funds.
It was you, wasn't it?
Yeah. Because you know why? You know why? Because they were going after the Imperial payroll. The money. She has been trying to get money for the rebellion, but it's taking too slow. The previous conversation that they had, he mentioned, we need more funding. We're out of funding. You're gonna have to get your act together. You're gonna tell me if this is something you cannot do. And she mentioned, I am trying. And he responded, oh, I believe you're trying, but if it's not possible, it's not possible. I need to fund the rebellion. Rebellions are expensive. Therefore, the mission of the Imperial paycheck. Now they got coins. Now they got money. Skeen wanted to get away from it. Oh, I can't believe that. Still, that was a lot. Yeah.
You realize what you've done?
Oof.
I thought you were here to tell me about the meeting. I warned you when we started.
You told me we were building a network.
What were my words?
This is something else entirely.
Turning back will be impossible.
He's so good at switching. It's so impressive.
Has anyone ever made a weapon that wasn't used? The network's been built. It's up. It grows or it dies.
You realize what you've set in motion?
We need the fear. We need them to overreact.
You can't be serious.
Overreact.
The Empire has been choking us so slowly we're starting not to notice. The time has come to force their hand.
I get what they're doing. I get what they're doing. I was like, why are they playing into our hand? But of course, there's the spark of the rebellion. Good. What he just said, the Empire has been choking us slowly that we don't notice. But now, once they go full hard on the people in retaliation of Aldani, people, like we mentioned, and we saw on Ferrix with Brasso and the people there, they are starting to get fed up. And this is exactly what we need, and what the other person thought, like, this is an announcement. This is an announcement to stand up against the Empire. This is so smart. I love that. Once the Empire gets stricter with the people, punishes severely, people are simply not going to accept it. If you do it slowly, if you take people's freedom away slowly and slowly, they don't even notice it as much. They slowly are getting used to a new situation. For example, a cult. They start off friendly. What they did with Aldani. This is exactly what they did with Aldani. The people of Aldani, with the event of the Eye, where people who were attending the Eye were slowly dwindling. They were pretending to be friendly, pretending to give them transport towards the Eye, to give them food and drinks and vendors, while they were slowly taking all of their land away, their customs, their freedom in a way, their freedom to attend the Eye, because that would be the last time they were even able or allowed by the Empire to watch the Eye. And yeah, there was some unrest there by the people of Aldani, but this is exactly what the Empire has been doing probably everywhere. Before they know it, the Empire has what they want. And the people are doing nothing because they have been getting used to the treatment. This is their new life now. But if you take something away very suddenly, or if you punish something so severely, it's going to shock and rattle them. And that is going to make them stand up, because that is unfair. And that is too much for them to bear. And they're going to be fed up. They're going to be fed up. A call to action, an announcement, a call to action. This is so good. Ooh, people will suffer. Yeah, but they already have.
Us so slowly we're starting not to notice. The time has come to force their hand.
People will suffer.
That's the plan. You're not angry at me. I'm just saying out loud what you already know. If you're not willing to risk your conscience, then surrender and be done with it.
So...
I'm afraid I won't be taking either of these pieces this morning.
Oh.
I have some new things coming in very, very soon.
So no excuse to come back. Because that was their thing. Charlotte, hi, it's my cat, I'm sorry. Yes, because that was their thing. That was their excuse to come back into the store each time. They get an item and then they pretend, oh, well, my husband doesn't quite like it. And then she returns and now she's saying, I won't need either of these pieces. And it sort of translates into, I'm pulling back. And he mentions, okay, if it's too much for you, surrender and be done with it. But there is no going back. But what did she expect from the network? When was a weapon built not to be used? She clearly felt differently. People will suffer, and that's her thing. She doesn't want people to suffer. A couple of episodes ago, she also mentioned, you know how many people will starve? She is for the people. I'm wondering how this will end up, because I don't think she's done. She's not done. We know she's not done because she's in Rogue One and also in A New Hope. I just recognized her. He's such a good actor.
I hope she's worth it.
In the series too, I mean, not just the actor.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
I hope she's worth it.
Can't hide forever.
Oh, I wonder if he's gonna be a little radical in a way. His eyes, they are determined. Well, that look was very interesting. There was a little doubt there. Is she worth it? We'll see, won't we?
But it's true. There are no small jobs at the Bureau of Standards.
Of standards? That's so rude.
I spoke with your uncle. Weights and gauges may seem a more vibrant arena than redundancy or verification, but
I'd hate this.
lifetime employee
Lifetime.
will be surprised.
Lifetime of this.
Morlana 1.
There's a rebel murderer running free because of corruption and laxity in the corporate authority. I was punished for trying to uphold the law.
Oof.
Do my job, maintain public safety.
Oh, he really believes that, yeah. It's weighing on him still.
I believe that we have lost for a reason. I fully intend to clear my name and have my record expunged.
Why don't we start that process now?
Oh, accept it.
Edit this a bit before signing you in. I'm sure your uncle would approve.
Edit it a little bit so the records.
Two beginnings. We just happen to have an immediate opening in fuel purity. I'd hate to see you miss your chance.
Is this because of the uncle alone that he's willing to turn a blind eye for the records? Interesting. And who are you? Are you a rebel? Who's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Because the Empire's stricter now. Oh, I love her outfit. So cute. Oh, is that a rebel signal? Oh, it's a director or a marker towards where she needs to go for the Rebel Alliance. Nobody noticed that? Nobody. Her pants are kind of funny.
At ease, attendant.
Yes, sir. Ma'am, sir.
Ma'am, sir.
I want a record of all missing avionics, comm, navigation, and targeting equipment.
For which star system?
All star systems.
Oh, she's making work out of
Is
this.
that a problem?
Anything for you, Beyonce?
Oh no, it's just a lot of work, ma'am. It's not a problem, but he doesn't want to do it. All right, Charlotte, come on.
And a copy sent exclusively to my office. Can I rely on you for that level of discretion?
Absolutely.
You're supposed to be tucked away.
Can do.
Will do.
Oof. Can do. Will do. She doesn't want the others to know about her little investigation. Supposed to be smarter than that. I remember her superior saying that to her. Oh, right. Okay. This should be good. Do you think she killed the mother and son? Because they were witnesses. They saw their faces. Do you think she did it? Oh my god! I think she did it because she's stone cold, right? She's the ice cold killer. Ooh, who's that? It's Val! She looks so good! Holy crap, Val, you cleaned up nicely. I love your hair. Immediately, I'm like, wow, she's fast. She went from Aldani to here really quick. Look at her! That reminds me of Luthen in a way. How they quickly changed their uniform, so to say, and turn into a completely different person to become an undercover agent in the city. It's really cool. She kind of has my hair, but hers is more styled, but it's beautiful.
The money's safe.
Good.
It's been moved already. You've done exceptional work. It's the trawler we're more worried about.
The trawler.
Buried, gone for good.
No, Cassian has it.
He read your message.
I really thought he'd be here.
Every loss is different. I recruited Taramin myself. Nemec, go on, they'll all be remembered.
Wait. Is this the is this the same person who works at the shop? I just recognized her. I think it's the same person. She has a very similar face. It would make sense because she seems to be the right-handed man next to Luthen. Also in the shop, she's the only one who can actually talk to him in a way that he still respects and listens to. Interesting. I think it's the same person.
That's it.
He had doubts about schemes, one less thing to worry about.
Oof.
You heard from Cinta?
Ooh, your girl.
She's doing what she was told. And receiving messages is just as dangerous as sending them. You should keep that in mind.
There you go. There you go.
We have a loose end, Cassian Andor, who you know as Clem. You need to find him.
We can't have him walking around with Luthen in his head.
Shit.
You mean kill him?
This is what revolution looks like.
Oi. Shut up.
We'll send you what we have on him.
Holy crap, no loose ends. Yeah, because Luthen gave Cassian the chance, also with the crystal that Cassian returned to Vel, to give it back to Luthen. You with me?
Thick.
He gave Cassian a choice, join me, but now in the end it's not much of a choice, is it? It's join me or die. Because now you're too involved with the Rebel Alliance. You've got Luthen in your head, you know who he is. Or at least you know his face, you know too much of the operation. No loose ends. So either Cassian does join. Oh, what if he's forced to join? I wouldn't want that for him. I actually want him to make an actual decision to join the Alliance out of his own free will. And now Vel is sent to kill him. This is what a revolution is, Vel. Ooh, but she definitely seemed to care more about her team because she was so involved with her team back on Aldhani. The other person had a distance between them, so she could easily remove herself from the people that have died, like Nemec. Scheme was already a problem, so hey, problem solved. She takes it to heart a little bit more, which makes sense because she's also worried about Cinta, her girl. I feel conflicted still about that, I'm not gonna lie, because the other person did mention you are taking a risk also receiving and sending messages. Remember that. It just seems too much at risk at a time like this to involve yourself with another person in the Rebel Alliance. That's just me. Too many ways to tie back to one another. But I kind of like that. Again, I think she shouldn't have been involved, especially as a leader. But I also kind of like that she has heart and that she cares about the people she was actually on a mission with. Maybe a little too much. That's the thing. She cares a little too much, I'm afraid, for a mission and the position she is actually in. Not just about Cinta, but the other people. She was willing to sacrifice Nemec for the mission, so she does prioritize the mission often. But then again, I still wonder if she would have done the same with Cinta. She's a very dynamic character because she knows what she has to do, but her heart sometimes tells her otherwise. And I'm thinking, like, okay, maybe it's good now, in Cassian's case, if she listens to her heart instead of just putting the mission forward, because that is what Andor is, the Alliance, Rogue One. What does the Rebel Alliance do to win the war? Now they gotta hunt down Cassian. Even if he was a great benefactor in the mission, we can't have loose ends. And then Cassian reminds us in Rogue One, all of those murders, death, suffering. I can't have done it for nothing. They still have morals. It weighs on them. And I bet this is gonna weigh on Vel. Interesting. Oh! Is this Ferrix? Is he back on Ferrix? Marva! He's back on Ferrix. He's back on Ferrix. Shut up. I knew he'd go back. It's kind of silly for him to go back, but I understand why.
I hear you. Just hold on.
Cassian.
Get in.
Oh, get in.
Lock the door.
Oh.
Look at you.
Oh, she's so pleased. Get in. Oh, my heart. She loves him like a true son.
I can't stay here, Cass. It's not safe.
No.
Nearest to the troopers now.
That was fast.
Doubt Premor took over the hotel. Ferrix is under Imperial authority.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be here.
Yeah. Why is
Someone
he...
turned me in.
You don't know?
No, what?
Oh no, Tim.
Tim.
What?
Tim!
No point in stewing over it. He's dead now. The corpus killed him when they were coming after you.
Why would he come back to Ferrix? To check up on Marva? To check up on his old life? If he could still return here? But after everything that's happened, he did promise Brasso he would find a way to return. Just for Brasso. I came back for you, Brasso. I would. I'd be like, I got you, boo. Well, it's Tim, buddy boy, and he's dead now. I still feel sad about that. Tim wasn't a bad person. He just did a very bad thing.
Warn you, and Tim was trying to stop her or to catch her. I don't know. You can't be here, Cass. The Imperials are here to stay. They're not going away this time. It's all come undone.
We're getting out of here.
Oh, he's bringing her.
Anywhere we want.
Oh, he's
I got
so...
lucky. He's court. I've got enough credits to get us anywhere.
He's almost like a child in a way. The way his excitement on his face, like he's proud and he wants to tell his mama that he did good for once. And now they can finally leave Ferrix. It's like a conversation they have had a lot of times in the past of leaving. His face was so innocent, like. That was so sweet.
Leave this mess behind.
When do we go?
We go tonight.
Tonight?
What do we need to take but the three of us?
Oh.
Get out of the cold and damp. Find somewhere warm.
But Vel is coming after you.
It's all gonna be different now.
Aw. Would she go?
What's wrong?
I think she wants to stay with Cassian, but...
We take what we can carry and we disappear.
I get so tired.
Maybe she doesn't want to slow him down. Maybe she's trying to protect him in a way, because if he needs to take care of her too, while they are on the road, because he doesn't know where to take them yet. Maybe she's just trying to look out for him, because if she goes with him, it will slow him down. And if somebody does come after him, that is a risk.
You surprised me.
What am I thinking? It's late. You get a rest.
Oh.
I'll check up on Biggs. And we'll pull out first thing in the morning.
That's not gonna happen, is it?
Let's do that.
Let's do that. That's not gonna happen. Oh, my girl. Okay. Oh, look at her little cocktail. There it goes. It wasn't even empty, girl. She's so classy. I love her.
How long are you staying?
I'm back to Chandrilla tomorrow.
I haven't been home all year. I've been a poor friend.
No, that's not what I meant. Life takes us where it will. We're both a long way from where we started.
Interesting.
Have I changed so much?
We've all had to adapt.
Adapt?
Just this glimpse of what it's like here, what you have to do.
Can be challenging.
You carry it gracefully.
She does. I agree. Even with her pig husband.
Can I call back our old kinship and share some truth with you?
Mother?
What kind of truths are you sharing?
This is Tay Comer, one of my oldest friends.
How do you do?
It's been a long time and you've certainly grown up.
So everyone says.
Typical banker, no one pays me to be original.
Father said I needed to ask you if I may be excused.
No one pays me to be original. That was a nice, clever line. I'm wondering, she is holding her own quite well. I expected her to be a little bit more sassy, even in the event, because she is a teenager. Teenagers don't want to be in these events. She's mad still at her mother. She's acting quite okay. Obviously, you can still notice she doesn't want to really be there. I'm wondering if she's gonna ask, like, hey, can I fucking leave? I hate it here, Mom. And she's gonna be upset about it, like, this is our thing. You can't just leave. And she's like, Mama, this is not my thing. I hate it here. I hate you.
Father said I needed to ask you if I may be excused.
Oh, Father.
Yes. You're excused.
Yeah, she didn't want to be here. I knew it. Poor thing.
I want to tell you something only 3 people in the galaxy know about.
Girl, what are you spilling the tea off?
Why would you want to do that?
Because I need your help.
Can you truly
I'm
trust
hoping
him?
I can trust you.
You're hoping, but you don't know.
Is this personal or political?
Political?
Then I'd suggest you hesitate.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, we've both changed.
Ooh, he's giving her a fair warning.
I've done more than grow weary of the Empire.
Oh, that's
I'm
good
afraid
though.
you find my politics a bit strong for your taste.
Oh, I don't know about that, hon.
Your world is inescapably linked to the Empire. You're with these people all the time.
Yes, which makes her the perfect undercover agent because she is perfectly linked in the Empire. And they don't expect somebody that close to be actually involved with the Rebel Alliance, which is why she is such a great risk, but hopefully a very big reward. Oh!
I'm not sure you're aware how far afield some of us have taken our political allegiances these days.
Far afield, huh?
Had a bit too much of Perrin's empty punch.
Yeah, you should be careful. I know you trust each other, but still.
Drink up, Ted. Keep smiling. Having a happy chat about childhood days.
Do you think that the husband eventually will turn against her? Because I see him fully devoted towards the Republic, the Empire, while she is slowly becoming more and more involved with the Rebel Alliance. With this guy, because obviously he gave her a fair warning out of respect of old times, and telling her, you should maybe think twice before trusting me with this information because our political views might be very different from one another. I'm just telling you up front, before you say something, you cannot take back. It's respect for one another. Or he's completely tricking her, like pretending to be, because he was already keeping an eye on her. The Empire is already looking into people, and now he is betraying her, but letting her know. I'm so bullshitting this. He's gonna betray her, like, oh, I'm so for the Rebel Alliance, but I'm lying because I know that you are with the Rebel Alliance, and I'm gonna trick you and I'm gonna make you confess. I don't think that's the case, but it would be something else. But I think they're on equal grounds here.
Not sure I understand.
Do you see what people say about me? It's a clear picture, isn't it? I'm a polite, sometimes indecisive senator who spends her days fighting and failing to protect separatist do-gooders. Irritation, as you so harshly put it.
I've made you angry.
No, you set me free. It's a lie. The Mon Mothma people think they know. It's a front.
Oof. Be careful.
Smile.
Be careful.
I've learnt from Palpatine. I show you the stone in my hand. You miss the knife at your throat.
Very daring to do this at a party.
Vizier has infiltrated my separatist coalition meetings. My driver is an ISB plant and reports on my secret humanitarian programs.
Oh my god.
I know they watch me.
Yeah.
And I want that, because as long as everyone thinks I'm an irritation, there's a good chance they'll miss what I'm really doing.
What are you really doing?
Raising money to access my family accounts. Until recently, I was able to dip in and out of my family fortune without concern.
But now...
That's changed. I need help.
Raising money for what?
What do you think, baby?
Forming a Chandrilan charitable outreach program. I ask you to be chairman. It will appear to be another of my benevolent and useless irritations.
But in the meantime...
Oh, my best shot.
You haven't answered my question.
Then I won't.
You know.
You're better off not knowing. Or perhaps you find my politics a bit strong for your taste.
Turning the tables there, honey.
Smile.
Smile. She's clever.
Reminiscing, are we? School day?
Yeah, school days, you fucking blubbering idiot with an intelligent, badass wife. I do think she is enjoying this. The smile on her face is fake, but I feel she does enjoy the fact that they all think she's just a little annoyance. Well, in the meantime, she has a lot of things on her plate and she is moving the pieces here and there. And now she has made another plan. I do think she's enjoying her role in this, even though she is worried about Luthen and his network and it actually becoming a weapon. She still isn't going to pull out. She's enjoying this and she wants to help people. I do truly believe she wants to help people. But this was a very... She knows, he knows what they're actually talking about, but she's not going to say it out loud just because. Because if it actually does come back to her, then she can always say, it wasn't for that. No, it wasn't for that. But she also mentioned, it's better off you're not knowing. But they both know. They both know what this is about. They are playing for the same field here. Come on.
To be continued.
Ooh, that was cool. Go. I am so impressed by her. I might just fall a little bit in love with her. Jesus. He too. He's like, well, maybe they're cousins. Maybe they're family. Maybe don't fall in love with her. But I sure am. This is Biggs. This is Biggs's place. I wonder how she will react. Because we haven't seen her after Tim died.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
Remember when your father caught me climbing over that wall?
This is the last place you should be.
I think those were his exact words.
Aw, little Casanova.
Tim?
I guess he thought you and I were back together.
Yeah. Back together, though. I knew they had a thing. The way they spoke to one another, the way they interacted to one another, which makes sense why Tim was really threatened by Cassian, because he was still hanging around Biggs, and they clearly had a history. I knew it! It was unspoken. You could see some chemistry there, which is why Tim was so insecure. God damn it. Back together. How long have they been together, on and off?
What happened to you?
I ran into a wall like I do.
No, she's been abused.
You can't be here, Cass. You'll be turned in.
By who?
By who? By anyone? People blame you for what happened.
Jesus. Shit, you need to go.
Blame me?
Yeah, because now they're being handled
You killed
far...
two corporals and came home to hide. Put the entire town at risk and now there's Imperials on the street.
If Tim kept his mouth shut.
If this, if that.
You
You
stop.
scam. You borrow. You disappear.
Your crazy boyfriend tries to get me killed, and I'm the villain.
You need to get as far away from here as you can.
Nobody is the villain, but they've all made mistakes.
I will.
Ooh, he's hurt by that.
I am.
Oof, he's like,
You
whoa.
won't have to worry about me anymore.
Oh, he's hurt by that. Shit. Do you think he still has some feelings for her? Or is it just
I
purely
need
friendship?
to know about the other guy. The buyer. Who is he?
I have a call. I call. I wait. Sometimes they respond.
He knew all about me.
And you're right, he did know. He knew that the corporals were on you, but not from me.
You ever talk to him again, tell him I held up my end of the deal.
You can't leave.
And he needs to forget about me.
No, it's not gonna happen.
And that goes for everybody.
Oof. That goes for everybody. As well as you, Biggs. But Lucen can't just let you go because you know too much of the operation. You know too much of the Alliance. You know too many people. Even though half of them pretty much died. But still, you're a loose end, Cassian. But you need to forget about me. Everyone needs to forget about me. That includes you. Because I'm not coming back here again. The thing you're accusing me of, I borrow, I steal, and I disappear and then come back. It's not going to happen again. I'm taking Marva and I'm not going to come home. Because he's hurt by her saying you need to disappear. I do feel he still values her. Maybe not romantically, but he was definitely hurt. He was definitely hurt.
And he needs to forget about me. And that goes for everybody.
I've done it before.
Jesus. Yeah, this was a heavy breakup, people.
12,000 credits. It's everything I owe.
Shit.
Be careful, Cass.
You too.
I've done it before. Forgot all about you. Jesus, I think she was ready to move on with Tim. But, oh, she had a thing for Cassian. I fucking knew it! You can't trick me.
This is not our fight, Cass.
Flashback?
They're just gonna raise their silly flag and fly away.
It's the father. It's the dad. Is this how he died? No, 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 no. And he's trying to stop it? This is how he loses his father. Why is he getting involved? Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. They come and they go. But this time they're not leaving. The stormtroopers are not leaving. Is this how he lost his papa? Because his father was hanged, right? At the square? While he was just trying to defuse the situation? No!
You haven't done much packing.
Where's...
She says we can't go.
B?
I knew it. She wasn't gonna go. She was not gonna go.
What is this?
I'm not going.
I knew it.
What are you talking about? But it's not safe.
I know all that.
This is goodbye.
It's all come undone. There's an Imperial barracks on Riggs Road.
Good luck to them.
Oof, what do you
wanna
mean?
live under that?
It's happening everywhere.
The rebellion.
Well, we'll find a place they haven't ruined yet.
I'm already there. Places in my head. They can build as many barracks as they like. They'll never find me.
She's resisting. She's resisting.
The rebellion.
Fuck. Girl! She's so tough.
Riggs has been hiding long enough.
Which is why she stays.
If you want to.
Who's
No!
This is madness.
No, it's not. It's overdue and probably doomed, and I'm too old, and I don't care anymore. For 13 years, every time I walk down Rick's Road, I turn off before I get to the square. I take the long way around, so I don't have to think about Clem hanging there.
Clem. That's the dad. Which is why you took the name. I was like, Clem? That's the dad. That's her husband. So I don't have to think about Clem hanging there. Which is why he took the name in the mission. I'm gonna fucking cry. God. And she probably has been trying to preserve everyone. Preserve her family, and she couldn't. And that was festering inside of her. But like Cassian always used to be, put yourself first. We're gonna go seek up a warm place and put ourselves first while what's happening at Ferrix. I can't be bothered. I need to put my family or myself first. And now she is like, I'm done. The rebellion. I'm done. I'm fed up. This is exactly what they wanted. The rebellion. This is exactly what Luton wanted. Because here on Ferrix, it's already beginning. It's already been starting. People are already fed up. And now, because of the Empire pushing down harder on them, it's gonna light the fuse. It's so good. What the fuck? Why is this so good? I'm scared to watch this though. I don't want to see Papa hang. Oh my god.
Then yesterday I heard about this attack at Aldani. Have you heard about this?
Oof.
What about it?
No.
And that I put on my best coat and I walked across the square with a smile on my face.
Oh, Jesus.
If there are heroes brave enough to take on a whole Imperial garrison, I'm brave enough to stick it out here.
This is not what Cassian wants.
I don't expect you to understand.
Aldani was just a robbery.
No.
People are standing up.
Yeah.
That's what they
I'm
want you to
getting
think.
killed for it.
This is exactly what Luton wanted.
Can't beat them, Marva.
Not if I run away. Everything you've been through, everything that was taken away from you before you even started. Take all the money you found and go and find some peace.
I won't have peace.
No, not if you know she's here.
I'm worried about you all the time.
That's just love.
Oh, that's just love?
Nothing you can do about that.
Oh, you tell me. You tell me about that.
I've never loved anything the way I love you. And I've never fretted on anything more, but this time...
She can't leave. She's fighting.
You can't stay, and I can't go.
Not this time. Ah! If Marva dies, that's gonna make him snap.
And just one more thing. Just stop searching for your sister. It's a fantasy.
Oh.
What happened there was not your responsibility. You were a child. Let it go.
Well, you're not letting it go.
I'm coming back.
I'm coming back. He's not letting it go. Fuck! I'm kind of proud of Marva, but it's so tragic.
Alternative analysis is that by comparing the detention numbers, we're under-allocating our harbour patrol unit.
3 possible explanations for why you have failed to keep pace with your neighbouring sectors.
That's correct.
I'm correct. I sensed something eager in you this morning. Good news, is it?
I'm afraid not. I wish to lodge a charge against a fellow supervisor.
Oh my god.
Proceed.
Shut up.
Described in the ISB Code of Conduct being violated by Supervisor Miro, and that this overreach, for which she was previously reprimanded.
Serious charge.
I believe you'll share my sense of urgency.
Supervisor Miro, do you mind having your integrity ventilated in public?
Your integrity?
Supervisor Blevin obviously finds my conduct a more interesting subject than the advancement of integrated Imperial security.
Go, girl.
He's put a lot into it. I'm curious to hear his insights.
As am I.
Mrs. Ferrix.
So focused on her.
Yes, sir.
A threat.
Miro wanted your crime reports.
You determined her request was out of order and in violation of the chain of command.
That's not accurate. You advised me to reinforce my suspicions with data and to be careful in my work going forward.
I'd be curious how many people at this table will think it careful that you found a way to access our sector data without ever filing a request.
Is that true, Dedra?
No.
Yes, I used the Imperial Emergency Act to gather data across multiple sectors without official sanction, but that is the wrong question.
But she did ask full disclosure to be directly delivered onto her desk. Something went off there. There's a rat. He's a rat.
I'd like to know if anyone here believes the rebellion plans its actions around the artificially constructed boundaries of our sectors as organizing principles, not personal playthings. Do you really think the rebels care about the lines we draw on maps?
You think the relevance of my work has been supplanted?
here it comes.
Systems either change or die.
She's so smart. Holy crap.
Sir.
Change or die, so it's time to go with the change because your estimations, they no longer serve their purpose if you can't evolve and adapt, because that's what the rebels are doing. They don't care about the lines they have drawn. The rebels are seeking their way around any line possible to get what they need. She thinks outside the box, and I truly appreciate her.
Please? There is a focused, organized rebel effort to acquire highly restricted Imperial military components. By accessing unfiltered sector crime reports, I can now prove a link between the theft of our most secret equipment and its distribution to rebel groups across the galaxy.
This is hardware you are prepared to present?
Yes, sir.
Go!
I believe Supervisor Blevin is aware I have a documented file ready to go. I believe his accusations here this morning have more to do with self-preservation than any sense of urgency.
There you go, the threat. You don't give a fuck about that. It's because she annoys you and you're trying to preserve yourself. It's exactly what she's saying. You see her as a threat to your own position, and you don't want to admit that you have been slacking somewhere, and she's one-upping you, and you can't stand it. You can't stand it. But also, can we talk about how I am rooting for her to make a disadvantage for the Rebel Alliance, because she's so fucking clever, and it's so interesting to watch. While she is clearly working for the Empire, and I should not root for her. It's the same with freaking Deputy. The nuances of the characters are so intriguing because you're rooting for her against this piece of shit. Even though you should not root for her in the first place. But you do. At least I do.
Imagine if everyone in this room played as loose with the rules as you.
An excellent suggestion, Blevin. I'm wondering where we'd be right now if everyone here showed the same endeavor as Supervisor Mira.
He was so smug! I knew it was coming!
For the moment, I'm reassigning the Morlana sector to Supervisor Mira. Ferrix is of great interest to her and has clearly become a distraction for you.
Nice!
A provocative exchange of ideas. Young, I will expect your report on Old Mandel.
He's pissed off. This is not how he wanted the meeting to go.
Dedra, if you'd walk with me a moment.
Oh, and walk too. An invitation to walk. Oh, he does not like that. I love this though. Oh, she's climbing up. Good job.
Well played.
Well played indeed.
Thank you, sir.
Watch your back.
Yeah. She's got a target on it right now. You can say that again. Well, that was a good scene. Why is this series so good? It might be one of my favorite series of all time. Because there's so much analyzation. You know I love analyzation. Niamos. Do you think Cassian fled there for a while and maybe Vel is tracking him? Oh my god! What's happening down there? Oh! Get out of the way, Cassian. Just get out of the way. He's so slow to guard. He can never catch up. Are you kidding? This planet is interesting. I'd love to visit this. Jesus, I love the beach, guys. I just love the beach.
What do you think you're doing?
What do you mean? I'm just walking.
You keep looking around.
Shit.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
You a part of it?
No.
Part of what?
Don't play dumb.
No, I'm on my way to the store.
You need to back up. Stand right there.
Shit.
Look like you're sweating.
But it's hot.
Why would I be running?
Because you're a part of it.
No.
Pier 9, runners heading south.
You're not going after them?
Wait for you here if you want.
I can wait for you.
Wait, no.
Shut
I don't know anybody.
the fuck
I'm
up. Shut the fuck up. Kay.
But I'm not running.
Oh my god, remember.
I'm just going to the store. It's right there.
Droid assistance, please.
Droid assistance? No, Kay. But Kay and Cassian are gonna join.
Wait, what is he? No, this is crazy.
Hang on to this one for me. I want to check the shelter.
Wow.
No. Please understand. No, he meant what?
No, hey! No, hey! Okay. His voice is different. Yeah, I'm hanging all right.
Tell him you mean what?
Is that Kay? Oh, I'm so excited. What the hell?
4 months.
Ooh.
Next.
No. Shit. Shit. This is something he can't use.
Here.
He's supposed to be undercover, and now we know that every charge is going to be a class 1 charge, so that's fucked up.
Name?
Hey, Keith Gargo.
Charges? Civil disruption, anti-imperial speech.
Shit. No, no.
There's something wrong.
I wouldn't. We got enough trouble without a resisting judgment charge. This used to be a 6-month sentence.
Yeah, used to be, but now...
6 years.
Shit!
6 years? No, wait! But
change of guidelines. Take it up with the Emperor.
Wait.
Yeah, take it up with the Emperor. Oh, he will. What are you doing, Deputy? Are you gonna track him there? Are you? Because now he's in the system again as Keeve, and you know the name, you know the face. This seems like such a life-draining job. Oh, I would hate it here. I would hate it there. Oh, he's gonna find Cassian again. And Vel is gonna come after Cassian. It's all sorts of trouble. But it's so good. Are you joking? And we saw Kay. His voice was different, so I'm wondering if we're gonna alter it. Cassian is gonna alter Kay and they're gonna team up and he's gonna be the Kay that we know in Rogue One. But yeah, because now the Empire is pushing down so hard, the guidelines used to be 6 months for this. Now it's 6 years because they've been pushing down, and this is exactly what Luthen was talking about. People are gonna be fed up. We're gonna go in rebellion. Marva is gonna come in rebellion. An older lady who is just fed up walked over the square with a smile on her face while she used to avoid it because Clem was hanging there and she couldn't stand it, and now she has gathered her courage like so many others will. This is such a good episode. This is just such a good series. I don't know what to say to you in the end because it's just so good. There's not something I'm like, oh, I wish they have done this. I wish they had done that. I had that a lot with Obi-Wan Kenobi quite often because why would you do this? But now it's just streamlined. It makes sense. The dialogue, it's clever. People have been thinking about every single scenes and how they follow up. Episodes later or episodes in return. It's just good. Fuck, it's good. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, what scene did you like the most? Tell me. I really liked the scene with Mo Montha, I believe her name, the senator. That was such an impressive scene too. It was so good. But Kay, come on, Kay, special edition Kay, hello, special Kay. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you for some reason have not already, and I guess I will see you in the very next episode of Andor. See ya.